it's Chloe at Save the Victory World. How's everybody doing today? Amazing, I hope. So today is our monthly video on my no buy for June, July, and August. Before that, I was doing a budget buy, which didn't quite work, as we all know, and I went into a no buy. Did fantastic for July, fantastic for fantastic for June, fantastic for July, and August we cut the date a few days early. So we will discuss. So if that's what you're into, you're in the right place and you need to keep on watching. So, okay, so I had said that I was on a no buy. I was going to say if I did run out of something, maybe I'd buy something, but I didn't expect to run out of anything, and I actually did run out of one thing, and that was my e.l.f. putty primer. So I was going to wait because I had a little bit left of my one from Makeup Geek. I'm down to about a third of it. And I thought, well, maybe I could just finish that off and then I can wait till September. But then I got an email from e.l.f. They decided to release a jumbo putty primer. And then they had a free one-day shipping. So for 24 hours, there was free shipping if you bought the jumbo putty primer. So I was like, oh, I need putty primer. Let's look into this. And it was I will show you in a second, a nice jumbo size. It was for $18 Canadian. It would be free shipping. And I'm like, that's great, actually. I didn't bring my original package, but I think it looks to be about 3 times the amount. But I had points on my e.l.f. because I'm on the e.l.f. squad. I had enough points that I got $12 off. So I got this ginormous e.l.f. putty primer for $6. When I first started buying putty primers, I think in the States they were $6 and then $8 in Canada. So I got one for $2 less than what I used to pay for the regular size one for this jumbo one here. I did a favorites video of favorites and holy grails, and I believe I showed the comparison. Actually, I have a photo. I'll pop the photo up in there and then you can see the difference between the regular size. So it was something that I needed. Like I said, I had points. There was free shipping, so I thought, okay, $6. That's cool. And I was out of my putty primer. I didn't have any. And I only had a little bit of another primer left that if I wouldn't have picked this up, I've been using it for, I got it a few days ago. Where are we? A little less than a week ago. But anyways, I've already dipped into this quite a bit. And I can then ration my glowy one from Makeup Geek, which is no longer available. So there we are. So that was going to be my only breakdown for August. But, and I will pop up the little advertisement here. Suva apparently does once a year where they do like a big warehouse sale. And I think the last time they did it was before COVID. I think I remember reading something about they had done something like this had been done before, but of course there was COVID, and this is the first time back, I believe, and it's the fill your box sale, and you can either get a small box for $50 Canadian plus tax, or a big box, which is ginormous. If I remember, I'll pop the video up. For $100 plus tax, so $112 Canadian, and you got a crap ton of stuff, and that was your chance to fill your boots. So as long as you could close the box, you could pick whatever you wanted, you could have multiples as long as you didn't pick more than 4 of one thing. So if you liked a certain color or a certain palette, buy 4 of them. So you could pack up your box, and a big box was apparently could be valued up to $800, and then a small box was valued up to $400. When I added mine up, because they were having a 30% off sale. So if I did regular retail, my box was $698. And then if I did it with this, if I would have bought everything at the sale prices, I estimated it about $434, I think. But there was a few products that have been discontinued and were no longer on the website. So I just, using kind of like products, picked some cost. So it could have been a little bit more, a teeny bit less, but I'm gonna say it was pretty close to $700 retail for $100. So, and it only happens once a year. I thought, this is my chance. I'm gonna go do it. And it was the 27th. It was literally 4 days before September. So I was like, okay, my no-buy is over as of August 27th, and it's only to cover Halloween. So for Halloween, since I cut off my no-buy, I've ordered the Unearthly Cosmetics mystery box. It's 7 unreleased items. I wonder if they're spooky themed. I hope they're spooky themed, but we will see. I am looking at the Gourmand Girls, Clarity Cosmetics, and now I hear Shroud Cosmetics is having another one Halloween themed coming out. So those are pretty tempting. So I've decided for September, I'm going to open up my shopping for September, and then I'm going to lock her on down. The only thing that would make me buy in October would be if I know the Gourmand Girls should be in September where we might be able to order the palette. I'm not sure the date of Clarity, but hopefully it'll be in September as well. That would be the only one that I would, if it wasn't released until October, that I would pick it up. Try not to go hog wild that I opened up September, especially now that I bought a crap ton of stuff from Suva, but I do want to open up for Halloween. And then I thought I would do nothing for October, and then my next plan is in November for Black Friday. I'm contemplating picking one brand, 2 absolutely tops, and that's where I'm going to pick if there's some things that I've been wanting, and possibly one of the brands will be Nomad. I was going to break down and get their newest palette on in September. Depends on how much it's making me crazy. Actually one of the owners commented on my thing and says, we might as well wait for the sale. Contemplating that because maybe I can pick up a couple other things. And I love me some Nomad, and I wanted the palette that was before that. So that could be my one. So there we go. We'll have to see. So I think I'm pretty happy with myself. I mean, I could have not gone to yesterday's sale, but it was so much fun. So I have a little video on my Instagram, and then on my unboxing I showed some photos, but they had an art installation. So beforehand you kind of stood in line. They only let a few people in at a time, so it wasn't too crazy. So you would go through the art installation, they would get you a box, you could pick your box, they could explain how it worked. Then you got to go in this other very cool room where everything was blacklit, and then you got 30 seconds to kind of look at the lay of the land, and then you had 3 minutes to fill your box. So it was so much fun. And then while I was in lineup, I ended up talking to some people, some of the people that work there. People were really nice and took photos for me. It was really super fun, and it was so well done. Everything ran so smoothly. Still kicking myself for not asking Shayna for a photo. I did talk to her for a couple seconds. She was the owner. Her makeup was so fantastic. Just loved it. So I had a really great time. So I am glad that I made my no-buy officially stop August 27th because I wanted to go to that. So there we go. It was an event. It was, yes, some shopping. I could have got the small box, but none of the palettes except for the little liner palettes, like this yellow liner. Palette ones would fit in the box, and I wanted to try their eyeshadows. So if you want to see how these eyeshadows worked, spoiler alert, fantastic, I have a video already up for that as well. So one more thing, a lot of times when I'm doing my no-buy spiel about how I did, kind of sometimes want to talk about how I'm doing on my project pan. And I'm doing really, really well. I finished off my Juvia's Place eye primer. So since I finished off the eye primer when I was at the Suva sale, I picked up one of their eye primers. So because I was, well, did I have? I think I have a P. Louise one kicking around, but I was out of Juvia's Place. I've been wanting to try the Suva Beauty one, so that was good timing. So I finished that up, and then let's see, what are we doing on head weight? So on the newest powder that I opened, we are already at pan because I wear a lot of powder, as you can tell. So we're doing really well at working our way through our powders. I was going through 2 different of the KVD brow powders, and I'm doing well on both of them, but I decided to focus on the light one. So if I can open both of them here, I can show you. Yes, as you can see on this one, it's slightly less in there than the darker shade, but we are really getting there. I'm working on it. So I thought if I could just focus on one, and then I can focus on the other, and then hopefully by the end of the year, both of these are used up. Foundations. Yes, I had finally finished my NARS foundation. So now for, if I want to do full face, I'm working on my Dose of Colors. This one I bought was way too light, so I had some color enhancing drops, which darkened it. It's still a teeny bit light, but once you do your bronzer, your blush, and everything else, it's fine. So I do like the formula of it though, so I am working my way happily through this. Kind of stopped using this cream highlighter, so I need to get back to it because I'm making huge headway there. What else have I been doing really well on? Ooh, I've been doing super well with my cream blusher. So now I'm obsessed with the cream blushes from Fenty, so I've already used my Petal Poppin' Up. This one is Peach Face, and I'm going to show you how far I got here. Look at that, I already got a huge hole in there and a great big divot. So then I have one more, which I think is a red one that I'm going to use next, because again, trying to use my cream formulas up first and using ones that I bought first. So I've been doing really well on that. I did use a little bit more of my Besame a few times, but it's still just that same size of hole pretty much. What else have I been using here? Oh yes, I had added for highlighters. I was working on this Cover FX trio, and on most of them, the pattern is starting to rub off, so I think I'm doing pretty good there. I kind of stopped my Wonder Wax, so not much going on there. And then for setting sprays, I finished up and it'll be in my empties, I finished up the setting spray by, can't remember their name, it was the powder setting spray. I loved it, and I am almost done my e.l.f. So another good thing about September, having my no-buy off, this is going to be the last really of my setting spray. I have a small refill bottle of another one, which I may use this bottle for after, but I'm definitely going to need some setting spray. So I am working hard at going through my products. I've got, I'm almost done the Tarte, the Too Faced Better Than Sex eyeliner is getting all squoogey on the end. So I think there's probably maybe a few more uses, and that is done. Of course, I opened a new one of these. I think by next month I will need a new mascara. And yeah, that's it. So did I add anything new? I did add new into here because I forgot how much I liked it. This Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Dry. This is one of the few highlighters that I've so far used the whole entire thing of. I've used a Wet n Wild one before that I really liked. I used a Tarte one, Tarte or Urban Decay. Maybe it's an Urban Decay one all the way, but this is the first one that I've used a full one up, and I bought another one because I liked it so much, the Rodeo Drive. So I put that in here because I remembered how much I liked that as well. Yeah. So that's it. So yeah, I did stop it early, so you could effectively say broke my no-buy with the e.l.f. Putty Primer, but $6 for the jumbo size, had to. And then of course, if I said no to the Suva sale, it would have been next year till I could go back to it, till they had it again. And I wanted to, so I did. So there we are. But yeah, so next month we'll just kind of recap what kind of Halloween-y stuff maybe I got. Maybe I could just do the Halloween I buy instead of a no buy, and then hopefully I can go through all of October not buying anything, so I can do a little Black Friday, and then maybe then do nothing until either Boxing Day, or don't do anything at all for Boxing Day. If I got some good stuff for Black Friday, I may not need to do anything for Boxing Day because I do have a lot of makeup. So anyways, I am now officially rambling. So that's it for me. As always, make good choices, behave, give us a like, comment, and subscribe, or hit the notification bell, and we will talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.